How much time do you spend on the road?
With tens of thousands of people moving to Austin each year,
Your time spent behind the wheel will likely keep getting longer.
it's part of the reason why Austin's been pushing for better mass transit.
At least 2 pitches for a light rail system failed before a massive plan called Project Connect picked up steam.
In 2020, voters approved a 20% hike to the property tax rate to pay for new rail lines
An underground subway.
and expanded bus service to Austin.
But 2 years later, is that plan stalled? Organizers say skyrocketing construction and land costs will likely increase the project's price tag.
That's right, the light rail portion alone already doubled from around $5 to $10 billion. But the Austin Transit Partnership says it won't ask for a tax increase.
So over the next few nights, we'll be taking a closer look at what it will take to keep Project Connect on track.
Red line to downtown station.
If I leave 10 minutes before, that gives me a little bit of a buffer.
Max Bernhardt lives within walking distance to a rail stop. So he tries to spend as little time waiting for the train as possible.
It's still pretty convenient for me to be able to get downtown.
But he's prepared to wait quite a bit longer before he can ride the rail to other parts of the city. The train Bernhardt takes, the Red Line you've probably seen, is a commuter train, carrying folks to and from downtown quickly during peak travel times.
Red line to Leandro Station departs at 7.
It's bigger and makes less frequent stops compared to a light rail line. Project Connect calls for 2 light rail lines, one running through the center of downtown and the other heading out to the airport. These projects were supposed to begin immediately, with the goal of being up and running within the next 9 to 11 years. But now the sequencing and the light rail design are under review.
We can't have our cake and eat it too. At some point, they are going to have to make a decision.
The Austin Transit Partnership says it's now considering standard designs at stops citywide instead of custom looks, or how to cross Lady Bird Lake, and how much track to build at surface level. Generally, it's the cheapest and most efficient option to build, though experts say it can conflict with existing traffic. Elevated trains can help, but may impact nearby buildings and development, and increase the cost. Project Connect's original plan had trains going underground, at least for a stretch downtown, but that option's also costly. Each mile, experts say, can cost up to 10 times more than building at surface level.
When you look at initially estimating the cost for a system like this, you're dealing with sometimes nothing more than a line on the map.
That's University of Texas rail expert Tyler Dick. He says it's a common dilemma with such projects, and why so many roll out in phases.
What's the minimum investment required to get the system operating, to sort of test the market to see if people are going to ride this, and then expand it afterwards?
It's an approach used in Dallas, where Dick worked for years as a consultant on the DART system. Over 3 decades, 4 light rail lines were built, spanning 93 miles, with some of the highest rail ridership in the country, and only now planning to add an underground line. Compare that to Denver, which has 8 light rail lines. Dick says building along existing freight train lines helped there. And most recently, Phoenix opted to build 1 long light rail line stretching 28 miles, with some extensions, and already plans for more. So in Austin, which parts of the project would come first?
Where equity really comes in is what piece of the project gets prioritized.
Avez Assar chairs the project's Community Advisory Committee. He says some people are glad the pace is slowing, so they can give input.
Sort of a step back and looking at the process and seeing how do we include more people.
That's one reason why the ATP executive director says over the next 6 months, they'll work with the community and engineers, designers, and financial experts.
Projects get into trouble when you rush them and you make rash decisions about them. The costs come at the end when you've already started digging and you're finding things that you hadn't thought. So the time to do the work is now, the time to do this analysis.
The goal? An updated light rail timeline and plan by next spring.
Where's the best place to invest our first investment so that we can link into our existing transit network? It's a long project. The citizens will see activity quickly once we get a decision made.
You know, so none of this is easy. No one said it was going to be easy.
Bernhardt knows that with his master's in urban planning. He just hopes project leaders communicate more with the public about roadblocks as the project moves forward.
It's to be expected that it's going to be a massive undertaking, but at the same time, I think people really just want to see this get built.
ATP says it will look at options this fall and get community feedback in the spring. Any major changes will need to go before the CAT Metro and ATP boards and ultimately City Council for a vote. Other parts of the project, though, like rapid bus service in South and East Austin, are already underway. The Community Advisory Chair says these are important additions for people who rely on transit daily.
This is not just your local bus line. This is frequent service, better service. There will be new shelters and so on and so forth. So a lot of things that those communities have lacked, we're at last going to make amends and provide those services.
Another big piece when talking about equity is the anti-displacement money built into the project to keep home and business owners from being driven out.
Tomorrow night on KXAN News at 10, we take a closer look at who's eligible for that money and how it will be spent.